Well, hello once again, and welcome back to Nathan Plays Super Metroid. My name is Nathan, and this is Super Metroid for your Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Last time, we were down in Meridia, plunging into the depths of this scary, scary place in order to get the space jump and beat up a very large shrimp. Not in that order, necessarily. We can do cool flippies. Good for us. Makes this part pretty trivial, because you just jump, and then jump, jump, jump. You can't do it too early or too late. There is a window of timing. And since these things don't knock you back, you can just tank out the hit a little bit. It's fine. There's a specific timing window. For it to work. And you have to be flipping. If you are in a jump and you're not spinning, you cannot jump again. This door is now unlocked. It is sort of a shortcut, I guess. And one of those. It's just kind of a neat room. Sort of difficult without the space jump to do. That will take you back over past a lot of areas, just a lot of convoluted back and forth. This just sort of skips a lot of stuff to get back out of here. Really nice of these things to drop super missiles all the time. I guess I'm full. 35. That means there's only one. I think there's 40 super missiles in the whole game, so I've only got one left to find. But we have one more thing to do down here in Meridia before we move on. I don't know if this will do anything. No, it doesn't. Had to try. Okay. Messed up the timing of that. We're going to go back up here. This was a room we encountered when we first entered this area. And you can wall jump while you are in space jump mode. This door was locked. It was silver. It's unopenable. Once you have defeated Dragon, you are allowed to... Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. You guys. There we go. Let's just go up this side. Ow. Sometimes I'm good at this video game. Sometimes not so much. Here's a pile of eggs. You never see them again. Takes a lot of shots. They don't do anything. They're just to demonstrate something. And this room's full of pirates, but it's okay. Plasma beam. We have the plasma beam, the final upgrade for your arm cannon. It's awesome. It's bright green. Combined with the wave and spazer, it will make short work. You will not be able to harm these guys before you go down to the corner and grab the plasma beam. So you want to do it. Oh, I'm missing one. This door doesn't open until you have hunted down all of the pirates, and there's often one that jumps back and forth here. There we go. They can yeet themselves across the room. It's very annoying. Now, behold the pile of eggs again. One shot. Straight through all of them. Incredible. Ow. I'm just going to hit every single enemy on the way down. Now we can leave Meridia. Now we have one more boss out of that boss statue, as you recall. We'll go down here. This is also a good time to get the morph ball, the morph jump, ball jump, jump ball, spring ball. Haha. I remembered. Because I go here the first time, I go get it the first time you come through here, but it's a lot easier to do now if you have the space jump. It might be the intended way, actually. This part is also quite a bit easier, although their little shots will knock you down if you're not careful, and plus the sand falls, rather, throw off your timing. Excuse me just a moment. Hope I catch that in the edit. All right, we are going to head back through here. This is all familiar ground to us. We've been here before. Now that we have space jump, as well as the Varia and gravity suits, we can make our way to Ridley's lair, our nemesis. What's the quickest way there? Man, I don't remember. I think probably I'm just going to work my way down there. I think if we go through here, we'll grab a cheeky save. Why am I out of... Oh, I had to... Okay. I was going to ask, why am I out one super missile when I had 35? But I opened that gate like 30 seconds ago. Because I have a memory like a goldfish, apparently. You get anything? No. Okay. You'd think I would know this. I would have this in my brain by now. I think if we go through here... I think this will work. Down here... This is all uncharted territory. This is stuff we could have explored or mapped in some way. By now... We didn't... what if I go... Oh man, I'm a little bit lost. This is embarrassing on the recording. Oh, yeah, this'll work. I think this'll work. Here we go. Here we go. We go across here. I use my... You can't see it, but I'm using my patented claw grip. It's not patented. There's no way you can patent a claw grip, but I just hold the controller in a slightly different way to manage the... So that I can hold down the run button and manage the jump timing. Here we go. This is where we want to be all along. There are a few routes to get here. It's kind of muscle memory for me. So this was something we would not be living through this without the suits. We would be dying rapidly in this horrible substance, and then we would not have an easy time getting up here without the space jump. And going right into this guy's big old gullet. There's a save point over here. Why don't we grab it? And down we go. The penultimate area of the game. Rather alarming song playing. Ow. Wow, I could just crouch right into that one. If you time it correctly, you will not get hit by anything there, which is nice. Then you come over here. This lava will hurt you again. You think, oh, I've done this before, I'll be fine. No, it stings. However, we've seen this before. We're gonna drain it. And there you go. Down through here. I think I can't do this room quite as quickly as some of the other ones. Whoa. These guys will still take a few shots. Oh, ow. It's fine. Aha. Now you're like, oh, missile. But by now you should know to expect. This is all looking too easy. I'm going to try and grab it. Oh, no. Again. Oh man, my jump timing is off today, but that's okay. It's one missile, who cares? We're not going back around for it. It's another one of these guys. We fought one way back in the beginning of the game. And your missiles are useless. He'll dodge the little ones. He'll grab the big ones and throw them back at you. Rude. All we can do is charge shots. I don't think the power bombs have any effect, but I'm not sure I've ever tried. Let's do it. Yeah, it's nothing. He didn't flash, so. I don't do this fight with anything approaching elegance. I just tank it out. This is actually going slightly worse than usual, but... it's fine. There we go. See? No big deal. Lots of health. Just for us. And one more secret just up here. So you jump as high as you can, you drop a power bomb, and you get your last super missile power-up. Happy, happy, happy. And the final upgrade of the game. Screw Attack. A series staple since the original Metroid. Now our space jump is augmented with a bunch of green flashing and electricity. And we can break through... we break through barriers. We make a cool new sound. We break through enemies. Most of them. Oh, wow. Did I miss a stationary target? I certainly did. This is where the game gets a little bit confusing. There's an exit route up there, I think, but we're not doing that. We're going down and further down. Uh-oh. That shaking means it's time to move. This place is filling up with the nasty lava that we can't resist anymore. And it stops. We can go through certain shots, which is nice when we're in screw attack mode. It is very, very powerful. Room's shaking again, and it's a big one. Where do we go? Just kind of up until you hit this. And then up here. You're heading for the top right corner of the room, essentially. And now we're here. Just a hallway, right? Wrong. Hole in the floor. I'm sure there's a map station somewhere in this area that kind of hints that this stuff is here. So that you can look for it, as the game often likes to have you do. These dudes take a lot of shots, or just one little hop like that. And we are going to grab this save for safety. If I pooch the fight that's coming up here, we're just going to edit back from this part and pretend it never happened. Further down. It's inviting us to quest further. Into the labyrinth. There's this intense music. Jump over and... what? That was weird. Oh, I did not mean to... I did not intend to powerbomb for that. Big guys, but we don't care anymore. Just hop into them. We don't need it, but it's fun. We have to use a power bomb to open up that statue anyway, with a very obvious route beneath it, but it also opens up this little side chamber with another power bomb in it. By this point in the game, you don't really need these. But it's fun. Down we go. Bonk. Is that blood on there? Certainly hope not. This game's rated T for teen, I think. Actually, no, this is from before the ratings were implemented. So these are the great karate pirates. They are impervious until they turn a lighter shade of green. Then you can roast them. So really what you want to do is just get them into a jumping pattern. Jump through them. And they'll just do that forever until they die. Most of the time. There you go. I hope they had fun learning karate. It was really cool, you guys. Great effort. Love that for you. Again, we'll just do a quick, constrained, narrow space jump. Screw attack through that room. Because that's a lot easier than trying to deal with the horrors. And then we'll pop a super missile into that thing's eye. And here we are. The biggest boss fight of the game. It's genuinely downhill after this. In terms of difficulty. For me, personally. This guy. Time to hit him with everything I have. This fight remains, after all the times I've played this game, dicey. It's always risky for me. I'm just... because he's tough. He's tough, this guy. This old Ridley. Still, over the years, I've incorporated making sure to get all the super missiles along the way, which does mitigate the challenge quite a bit, because they do a lot of damage. If you can land them, I'm out. Alright, well, let's switch to... these don't do as much damage, but you can really rapid fire them, which is nice. If you're very desperate, you can use power bombs to wreck them. And then at a certain point, he's just supposed to grab me and then die. But he's doing this. There we go. See, I've only got two E-tanks left. And I guess my reserves. That's how close that comes, though. That's really uncomfortable. Yeah, I've got 2 reserves. I've never really looked into too deeply, like, am I doing something wrong there? And the Metroid case is cracked open. What the heck? We came all this way to save the baby. And there's nothing there. Look, they even did like a orange light on the bottom of the case there. Incredible. Well, we get an energy tank for coming down here, and that also refills all the rest of them, so that's nice. Make it a little bit easier to get out. Less of a grind. Okay, well, there we go. That is everyone on the Statue of Terror. I had planned to chop the recording here and do one more episode, but we've only been at this for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. So I think let's go finish this thing. Let's just go wrap it up. Basically, we retrace our steps. We don't even have to fight these guys again. But you can, because it's fun. Do that. Oh, wait, no. Let you rise back up, and then you jump into this cubby. Ow. Ah, spin! Sometimes... Oh, okay. There are mods for this game that... One really, really nice thing that they often add is that if you're not already in a spin when you jump, you can hit jump in mid-air to start a spin. And I have come to rely on that from playing various ROM hacks of the game. And it's just not there. it's not there, and I keep trying it. Let's grab this save. All right, working our way out of here. Really, at this point, I often say that if you had enough resources to defeat Ridley, you don't need anything else to attack the final boss of the game. You should be fine. That said, we may still... Oh, jeez. That's embarrassing. We may still pick up a couple of things, like this cool claw statue. Ouch. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab a few things on the way just because it's fun. But really, I don't believe these are strictly necessary, any power-ups you grab after this fight, because that's my hardest fight in the game. So here's the tricky thing about getting out of here. You got boulders. I mean, this room is tricky. It is tricky, but that's not what I was referring to. You get up here, and you're like, well, okay, there's a door there, but the door will just take you in a loop back around. And this is nothing, but this is one of the few walls in the game that does not show up on your scanner. It does not show as invisible. It appears to be solid. I'm not sure why they did that. Seems mean. But they did it. Let's try and get through here with minimum fuss. There's a missile power-up on the other side of this that we probably are not going to grab. But it's in there. Pop this open. That's too much work. Can't be bothered. I'm tired of this music blaring in my headphones. I'm going to get out of here. Some one-way blocks. Some cool statue rooms. What's going to happen? Nothing. There are lots of cool rooms left in this game that we have not explored. And it spits you out here. This is way back. This is where we got the wave beam. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And since we have power bombs, we can just drop one here and shortcut through that little bit of the maze, which is pretty convenient. So yeah, we're basically backtracking almost to the surface, but back to the statue room that we encountered early days in the recording. We can stop off at the ship to refill all of our supplies. But we may or may not do that. No, we probably should. Up we go. This is now the portion of the game I like to call the victory lap, where you've got all your major upgrades, your major power-ups. Every Metroid game has this. It's now approaching the end. And you just kind of do a sweep through everywhere you've been and pick up all the stuff you missed or that you couldn't access earlier. Again, you certainly don't need all of it, and the philosophy there is usually explained that if you went through this game casually, you don't know where everything is. Just by poking around, you should be able to find enough to get through. And since people don't know where you're going to poke around exactly, they just put in lots and lots and lots and lots of power-ups. So that even if you only grab some of them, you'll have enough. Hope that made some kind of sense. Yeah, let's go up the ship. Why not? It's easy now. Oop. Oh boy. Okay. You can take out that ledge, and then you have nowhere to stand. Actually, I'm not even sure I can... Okay. If I could stop messing up the jump timing for a second here. Oh my goodness. Screw this, I'm walking. Forget it. I'm mad. Something is wrong with my space jump. I've been doing okay sometimes and not okay other times, and I just don't trust it. We're just gonna make a beeline for the... They made many of the little sticky outy ledges collapsible with the screw attack, which is kind of fun. It means I think they anticipated you ripping through there. And we can go down there and grab something. We're not gonna. We can go in there and grab another reserve tank. We're not gonna. We can go through the walls to our left and get a power bomb, I think. We're not gonna. This isn't a 100% run. I never promised that it was. We're gonna do this. I don't think we did before. Oh no, I was running too fast and I'm falling a long way and I can wall jump maybe, but I should show these guys off. Oh, I didn't show off the wall jumps either. So this bird gets away and then... So because you could only get down here with the speed boots, there's an energy recharge station in here. Because this does cost energy, we're going to teach you how to shine spark in this part of the game. This is totally optional. You watch it crouch. And if you open the hole, if you time it so that you open this, I think it just sort of runs around up here. It was defending its egg. So that thing is there to demonstrate shine sparking to you. And shine sparking, you'll notice I'm down a tank of energy. It does cost. Let's go look at the... Let's go meet the other guys. I will go out of my way to do that, because they're cute. We love them. That is... I forget what that thing is called. It has a name. Canonically, of course, I don't remember what it is. I'm going to get latched onto immediately here, so we just drop a power bomb. And... Tricksy hallway. Looks very NES Metroid, but don't trust it, because right here... Oh, look at that. Look what they tried to do. Not kind. It's an energy tank. Again, I wouldn't really need this stuff, but I want to show you some characters. Oh! I thought I got these. I thought I got all of these. I forget the item totals, apparently. There we go. There's, I think, another save point in here. Why not? You duck down under this, and then this guy latches onto you, and it's annoying. Stop it. So some shorter jumps here. Sometimes I hold down the run button, but here I find the speed doesn't really help me maintain my timing. And then you get to this room. Stumps a lot of people. Do, 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 do. They sing the little item jingle. And they show you how to do this. Cute little guys. But now by doing this, I have to, as far as I know, I have to fall back down. Had to fall to lose it all. And they're like the bird, they'll just keep doing this. Cute little guys. I believe they're called Eticoons. That I do know. Or at least believe that I know. Alright. We're going up. Up, up. It's our moment. And since we used the mock ball way earlier to get that, get those missiles in that side room, we don't have to do that now. All right, toward the end of the game, everybody. Out of my way. like I said, there's lots of other stuff to little hidden secrets and rooms we haven't even seen, but we'll save that for the 100% run videos that I make in 10 years from now. Here we are back at the statue. Pop. And now that we've defeated these, you can come back here anytime. You don't have to do these all at once. I just usually do. And remember all these creatures. Initially, playing this game as a kid, I couldn't distinguish them. I thought they were all the same guy. But there they go. It's fun to watch speedrunners going crazy while they wait for this to happen. Then it opens up, and down we go to the final area. With its oppressive and bubbly soundtrack. Grab a save here. And I'm going to pause the video just for a moment here. Okay, onward to the end of the game. Almost forgot. We do have to turn our ice beam back on because of these guys. It's the Metroids. They finally showed up. Freeze them, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missiles or 1 super missile. Pop them right open. And a bounty of pickups. There we go. Now they're just gonna keep dogging us while we head through here. It's not clear to me. I have the head canon that those sort of gelatinous ones that we met at the beginning of the video are like failed clones by the pirates, an attempt to clone the Metroids. I'm not sure if that's canon or not. And so I'm guessing these are the successful ones. Otherwise, where did they come from? Or were they just living down here the whole time? Oh, that's it for that room. And you do have to defeat them all, or else the doors stay locked. Some of them they put in sort of tricky spots. If one of them gets on you, you have to drop bombs until you knock it off. Okay. Come on. They're throwing Cheerios at you the rest of the time. Very irritating. There. Then you meet this guy. One of these hoppers. Really, it takes quite a few super missiles to damage. Can't do your screw attack. They're emphasizing these guys are big and tough. And then we find, why is everything all dull and gray? And oh, that is collapsing into sand. That was another fearsome enemy that we fought recently. Everything is drained away here. Seems a little worse for wear. Whoa! Ow. It's big. Dude. Ah, it got me. No, it's draining all my energy and I can't move. And I can't shoot back and bombs won't do anything. Right? Suddenly. rise to my feet. And it flies away. Seems to have remembered me. It's... Okay, really? Well, we can turn off that alarm by popping into this room and grabbing... I should have done the energy one first. I apologize. There's a missile reload, and there's an energy reload. That's handy. If only the Metroid could have figured out how to latch onto this thing. He'd be just drinking straight from the faucet, energy-wise. Alright, I believe we have one more room of Metroids to clear. No, I'm wrong about that. That's fine. We're just walking, we're moving in fear through this room in case that thing comes back. It doesn't. We'll never see it again. One last save spot. You know what, let's grab it. Okay, why? There. I think... Okay. I'm gonna be careful in my words here. I'm gonna hedge a little bit. I don't remember if it's just ROM hacks or if it's other Metroid canonical games that allow you to what they call infinite space jump, which means that no matter where you are in the arc, like I'm mashing the button way, way, way faster than you're seeing hop, hop, hop. That's where they're limiting you. And some games will allow you to jump as often as you press jump. And with no timing window for dropping it. And I actually prefer that. But I also spent a bunch of years of my life learning how to do this one, so there's that. It's just it still fails me sometimes. Waste all my good missiles. Just trying to get here. Hee. Hello, Mother Brain. Enjoy missiles. Ow. Cheerios. Stop it. I'm not too fussed about taking damage from the Cheerios. Oh, here we go. We beat the game. We didn't beat the game. I'll have to put a flashing lights warning into the video. So I'll use up the rest of my super missiles here. You have a couple of main attacks. Those things that bounce and then eventually explode. You got the eye lasers. And you have the breath circles. Oh, let's use the last of my missiles here. There we go. Oops. One more. I don't think power bombs are useful in this scenario. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's right. There's the hand lightning sort of. Whoa. It's on a timing that you just gotta. And then if this happens, then basically the fight's over. Oh yeah. Whoa. There's an unavoidable attack. I'm struggling to stand up, but I made it. You can keep firing if you want to. It doesn't really matter. I like jumping here because... Oh boy. Now she'll soften me up a bit. I cannot get up at this point. I'm mashing on the buttons. Nothing's happening. She's going to wind up for the killing blow. And the Metroid saves me. Incredible twist. When I made it here for the first time in 1996 or 5. Just blown away by all of this. Now, it's gonna come for me. To finish me off? No, to refill my energy. to take what it took out of the mother brain, which is not dead. Look out, Metroid. Metroid, no, save yourself. I have enough energy, it's fine. No, you don't have to do this. And... no, but now I am the one who glows rainbow colors. And I've got a brand new beam. Check it out. I've got one beam and it says hyper. And if you stand about here, time your shots, you don't even have to move that often. And it disintegrates, but unfortunately, the mother brain was load-bearing. I have 3 minutes to get out of here. Time bomb set. Escape immediately. My hyper beam tears through these gates, which is cool. But everything's really going nuts around here. Is this one? And then up here. So they put you into a bit of a labyrinth. No reason for this place to exist other than to just hamper you on your way out. It's up. Go up here. There are faster and fancier ways through this stuff than what I'm doing. Also, the lava is rising below me, so we do want to keep moving. Ouch. That one kicked me right in the face. Okay, I don't do this one flashy, this room. This is the room we're familiar with. It's a rehash of the NES escape sequence, and also it was the callback that we walked through at the beginning of the game. I just take it one at a time. I think you can shine spark through it if you want to, but oops. Okay. The lava stops rising after you, but the timer is still going. And there's one little stop that we need to make. Get down into a ball, we pop down here. We have to do it, it's canonical. And it's right in here. It's our animal friends. Hey guys, what are you doing down here? They're panicking, they're running around. We pop a hole in the wall for them, and they escape. No, get out of here, go, go! There you go. Just as the lava rises. Thanks for helping me out back there. They show up again in Metroid Fusion, the next game, so it's canon that you have to free them. And away we go. Off to see one of the prettiest explosions in 16-bit gaming. Watch the right side of the screen. There goes that. There goes their ship. operation was completed successfully. Clear time, 2 hours, 1 minute. So there you go. That little purple streak does not occur to the right of the exploded planet unless you save the animals. So they got away in a ship of their own, presumably. Thank you, Yoshio Sakamoto, Hirofumi Matsuoka, so on, so forth. So that's Super Metroid. Famously, the Metroid games have Samus taking off different amounts of her suit based on your time. Most of the games, it's play time. Some of them, it's item collection rate. This one, it's strictly play time, but I don't remember what the tiers are. I'm usually fast enough to get the I was going to say best one, if you think it's best for her to take off her whole suit and be in a one-piece bikini underneath, or a bathing suit, I guess. It's cheesy. I admit it. Yoshikazu Mori, Samu Kubota. Yep. My favorite game. Started playing it shortly after it came out in the 90s, and it has been with me through thick and thin, through the feels like many lifetimes I have lived so far, and will continue to live on this beautiful, strange Earth of ours. There's a lot going on in the world at any given moment. A lot of good, a lot of bad. Nice to have sort of a comfort food of a game. Even if it's not always going to surprise me anymore, it feels nice to be good at something. All of R&D1 staffs. Gunpei Yokoi, rest in peace. Dear Force, 1994, and there we go. But I'm gonna guess in the 70s, high 70s for item collection. I want to get that symbol tattooed on my body. 68. Oh. Not high 70s at all. I'd love to get that tattooed on my body, but if you don't know what it is, it looks vaguely fascist. So I can't. See you next mission. I've been saying it all along, but there it is. Thank you ever so much for watching, and we will see you next mission.